What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Ernsky, and today I'm here with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about how to. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, what is your purpose and what is your passion in life? Okay, Jesus Christ, going off what I seen here. But anyways, that's besides the point. So, what is your passion or your purpose or your passion in life? Um, a lot of people they really don't sit down with themselves at all, which is very sad. Right, the information has already been given to you. Okay. What is your passion and purpose in life is truly what you like to do. That's really it. See, you know, I used to be an atheist for a very long time, right? And I found out, what was my purpose, man? Because atheists, they believe there's no purpose in life, you know, and they believe that you can truly just do whatever you want. So a lot of people, that's why a lot of people think that they're the devil, is because they think, they usually sense there is no rules because in the atheist world there is no rules. Even in Buddhism, there is no rules. So you can do whatever you want. So a lot of people they tend to do a lot of negative things, a lot of bad things because they don't believe in any karma or anything. Now in Buddhism they believe in karma. I believe in karma. Some atheists and just people they don't believe in karma, right? So what does that have to do with anything, right? Is that means that when you have a purpose and you believe that there's no rules, you tend to do negative things, right? So, how do you find your purpose in life? Well, it's truly, like I said before, is what you like to do. Okay, how do you do that? Well, you sit down, right, with yourself, and you ask yourself questions, right? Example, right? What do I like to do? Okay, as a matter of fact, right? When you are sad, right? What is three things that you can do that can make you happy at this very moment? What is three things, right? You can say, oh, well, I just drink, or I may smoke, or, I may just cry, right? Pathetic. But, right, besides those things, right, that's not your purpose, right? Your purpose is generally what you would do for free, what you just generally you have a talent for naturally, and you're just good at. The thing about humans, I truly believe that we overcomplicate life. We truly do. We overcomplicate it. We think things got to be this way, that way. None of that even matters. None of it matters. A lot of people they just don't live in harmony with their self. How do you do that? You pay attention to yourself. You talk to yourself. See, it's this thing, right? I remember, growing up, my parents be like, "Oh, Ernie, don't ever talk to yourself, blase, blase." Once you get intelligent and you start getting some real information, you need to talk to yourself. You need to know how to talk. You have to know when you are talking to yourself in a negative way. You need to know when you are talking to yourself in a positive way. You need to know when you are talking yourself out of a bad situation or a good situation. We always do these things, but a lot of people feel as though it's not the right thing to do. You need to do this because in order to find your purpose, you have to know what you like to do, right? See, when I'm feeling upset, which is kind of rare, I sit there and I say, Ernie, what haven't you done in a while? Right? I give you the three lists right now, right? I'm like, well, Ernie, why are you sad? Are you broke? Oh, damn, broke. Fuck, Ernie, you need to get some money. Okay, boom. I say I already got some money. All right, what is that? Dang, Ernie, when's the last time you got a haircut? I look at myself. Oh, dang, I need to get a haircut. Boom. I usually find after that. Now, if that doesn't work, right? All right, Ernie. Last result is, dang, Ernie, when's the last time you got some coochie? Oh shit, I haven't got no coochie in a while. What about? Oh, I need to go get some. Or get some coochie. Do that, and usually I'm fine after that. So I know myself enough to know what makes me feel good and what are some things that usually I am working on or things that that needs to get done to make me feel good inside. Now, longer research is you learn that you should not fall into your desires because it will never fill the innate longing of your soul, right? So what does that mean, right? The innate longing of your soul. Basically, what that means is it will never fulfill your soul. Your desires will never fill your soul. It never will. That's why you have to keep on doing it over and over again. It's like masturbating, right? The reason why I have to masturbate so many times is because it never fulfilled you. It never did. That's why you have to keep on doing it over and over and over and over again. Just like sex. If you have a sex addiction, it's because it's not fulfilling you. So you have to do it over and over and over. That's with smoking and drinking and so on, right? It's because it's not fulfilling your soul. You have to find what makes your soul happy. You have to be in touch with yourself, right? To find your purpose of life, you have to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what makes me happy, right? I don't care in what religion you believe in, right? Even in Hinduism and Buddhism, well, Buddhism, they don't believe um, there's a purpose in life. But in Hinduism, they believe that everyone we have a purpose in life. The reason why I think Buddhists don't believe there's a purpose in life because people overcomplicate things, right? And from my understanding is, as humans, we think entirely too much when we know absolutely nothing. We know nothing, and it's like this, right? It's like an ant saying that he knows everything, right? It's like even it's like because I just believe, right, that we're no different from any other animal. We're just not. All animals have an ego. All animals have feelings and stuff like that, and they all think that they know the right answer, right? Just because you put on some clothes and you clock inside of a job does not make you any different from an animal. As a matter of fact, when you begin to I there was moments in my life that I felt like a pure animal, right? It was moments in my life that I just knew that I was no different from an animal. I was no different. In that moment, I said, I am no different from an animal right now. No different at all. And it was during high level performance in my life that I was doing that, I felt no different from an animal. It was like I was in pure hunt mode. And once you enter pure hunt mode, you will realize that you are no different from any animal that is hunting for its food. You're no different. And what society does is it takes you away from that. It takes you from that feeling of feeling like an animal out in the wild hunting for your food. When you are out hunting, right, there is no purpose. No, the only purpose in that moment of hunting is catching your food. That's the only meaning, right? That's the only purpose is to get that food at the moment. See, we live in this world where we have time to sit back and think. We have time. There's no animals hunting to kill us. We're not swimming from no shark. We're not in danger. So we have time to sit back and think about all the conspiracy theories and all this other stuff that mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We we live in such a safe world that we have time to sit down and argue with ourselves. We have time to debate with ourselves. We have time to um, bring sad emotions to ourselves. We have time to do that. We have time to sit down and do nothing. And nothing becomes overthinking. And when you overthink so much, it's about so many good thoughts that you can have before a negative one comes. So you believe you will start to have these negative thoughts of if there's any purpose in life, right? If you want to find your purpose, you have to really understand that, just in my opinion, there is no actual purpose. You can really do whatever you want, whatever you want. I don't care in what religion you believe in. Stop thinking that you're the next thing to God. Stop thinking that. Like these people believe, right? It's so funny, right? They think that it's God and them. That's it. No other creature, no other form of higher intelligence, nothing else. They think that they are just hearing God, or they believe that they're just following God's word. Apparently, right? Not to destroy any religious beliefs that you have, but apparently you haven't done any research on conquering. You just haven't. You don't understand men. You just don't. If you are questioning anything, The reason why I don't believe um any belief cold heartedly saying this is the honest truth is because I know men. Men write books. Men want pure power and control. The top level men. That's what they do. What is a conqueror? Right? If you've done any research, a conqueror is an individual that goes to another land that he does not own and he takes over. What do you do when you take over? Right? You put down your beliefs. Listen, when you come here, first you have to pay to get here. Second, whatever is the rules you believe in. There is no killing. You must follow these religions that I approve of. You must go to these jobs, and you cannot do anything that is illegal. What is illegal? That's all. The government is saying, I don't want you doing that. Let's say weed, for example, right? People are saying, oh my goodness, weed is so terrible. This soon as it became illegal, it seemed like everyone mind has switched. Oh man, it's really not a bad thing. It's legal now. It's not a bad thing. Weed is a plant that was grown. That's all weed is. So, but the government saying, "Oh no, this is bad for you. This isn't taxable. So it's illegal and you will go to jail if you have it." This is the mindset of men. When you have time on your hands, right? You begin to do unfathomable things. You just do, right? Men are sometimes I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. Like seriously, like if you're having a hard time finding a purpose, you really just need to sit down and understand none of this matters. None of it. Do whatever you want to do. Just do whatever you want to do. You think people truly care about you? Truly. See, that'd be the thing about this world is we have these egos that everyone is supposed to care about us. Everyone. Like I'm saying, you have to understand men, right? And just people in general. Everyone wants to be the center of the world. You may say, no, I don't. But you act like you are. Being shy, saying if someone even denies you, you think, oh my goodness, the whole world knows, and this and that, and you are very insignificant in life. You just are. You're a person that just lives in this. You are a person that you're like an NPC walking around. That's all you are, man. Like seriously. It's like this, right? You ever go to a random city and see a stranger walking? That's who you are. You think everyone knows you. You think everyone cares about your pictures on Instagram and your Twitter DMs, and you think people care about you. That isn't true. No one even knows you. No one. The only thing that they know is what you post, and that's not even you. That was just one moment in your life. That's all it was. That's not what you're doing now. It's not. And at that moment, and even let's say pictures, right? People may look at your picture and say, oh my goodness, he's a man, and oh, blase, 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 blase. You don't even feel like that. So even other people's perceptions of you is wrong. The only thing you need to do is just focus on your goddamn self. That's all you need to do. Find your purpose, literally be with yourself, and say, you know what, this is what I want to do. I like doing this, and I'm going to do it. I don't care if it takes 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to just do it. That's all your purpose is just doing what fulfills your soul. That's all it is. How do you do that? Well, you keep on living and stop wanting other people's validation. Stop wanting that. A true winner, he already won mentally. He already won. He has everything that he needs. Everything. He has everything he wants and desires. He already has it. Even if he doesn't even have it physically, he has it mentally. Sooner or later, it's going to come into the 3D world, and it's just going to happen. All he's doing just being persistent and understanding that the only person that knows me is me, and no one else really cares about me. No one really knows me. No one really knows my secrets. Everyone thinks they have a secret, bro. No one cares about your secret, dog. No one cares. You could tell someone they're going to forget. You're not that relevant. That's the thing is, if you want to find your purpose, you have to realize you're really not relevant. Like, no one really cares about you. So just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just do whatever you want to do. No one cares. No one cares. No one's going to write a book about you. None of that. You know? Seriously. Do whatever you want to do. When you go past a house, inside there's a family, and everyone has their own personalities, blase, blase, right? In that house, there's a person in there that think they're the center of the world. They think they're scared to do things because they think the world's going to judge them. No one's judging you, dog. No one cares. That's the information you have to have. And no one is here to save you because no one cares about you. They have these religious books saying, "Oh my goodness, someone's going to come and save you." You haven't been in danger. You haven't. Cause in danger, you won't be counting on anyone else to save you but yourself. Only person. So, what does this mean, right? This means focus on yourself. And that's how you will find your purpose. Move away to a different part of the world. Just move away. I know people that done it. That found them happiness. They moved away to a different part of the world. And they say, you know what? This is who I want to be. Because some people, even when you live with your family, you still hide yourself. Because you don't want even your family to judge you in a way. We have this mask. It's once you take off your mask is when you will find your purpose. Once you take off your mask, maybe it's you going to a different part of the world and say, you know what? No one knows me here. Finally. Boom. And that's when you will have everything you want to desire once you take off your mask. You will. Because now you are falling purely in what you want and desire in life. Purely. Now, I think that, you should do research on different religions, cultures, and just gather as much information as possible to make you stronger. Right? Like it's like in Buddhism, right? I understand, right, that in Buddhism, I understand that I have a shared mind, right? So what that means is my mind is shared with different ideologies and thoughts and blase blase and so on and so on, right? This isn't just my mind; it's a gathering of other people's minds, and I put it together. Even in Buddhism, right? I stole pieces of the way that they think, and I applied it to my life to bring what I my thing is I always used to tell myself, right, and other people, is I steal energy. That's what I do. I steal it. It was like, I'll tell you this, right? I remember I was at a meeting in New York, right? And it was some guy, it was some multimillionaire, right? And the dude that invited me to, yo, you meet this guy, he got rich off blah blah blah. I'm like, nice, all right, cool. Boom. Right? I'm really big into energy, right? I go over to him, and when I shook his hand and I was staring inside of his eyes, I was just stealing all the energy I could. Stole it. Now I know I'm be rich. I stole your energy. I stole what you have. That's all I needed. I don't need to be you. I don't I don't look up to you anymore. I got what I needed. You know? And you can say, what does that to do with your purpose? Well, that means when you're trying to become something, right? When you're trying to go towards your purpose in life, you know, you might have to take a couple stops. You know, you need to gather information, you need to gather some energy so you can achieve your goal. That's what you need to do. You need to gather things, right? Stop thinking people are just going to come up to you and you already the man. You're not the man. You're not. You have to become the man. And there's always a bigger fish in the water, no matter who you are. There's someone that came from a family that already had the game. They didn't even need to go to school. They didn't need to make the mistakes that you're making, right? Even though that does not matter, because in your purpose, no one else matters besides you. You're the only person that matters in this world. You have to understand that. You are the only person. So, with that being said, church on the move.